She was the most innocent and devoted girl in the small town. Because of a verbal promise from her lover, she waited under the maple tree her whole life. But as the seasons changed, she never saw the man return. Over thousands of years, she had long since died, and her soul remained there as a ghost. One day, the fox spirit came to admire the maple forest in the area. Strangely, while all the other trees had long withered and shed their leaves, only this one tree was blooming with unusually vivid beauty, and thought something must be buried under the tree. But instead of digging up treasure, she ended up awakening the girl who had been sleeping there all along. The girl said she had made a promise to someone very important and had been waiting there ever since. The fox spirit initially thought she was just an ordinary monster and wasn't inclined to help, but seeing the girl's pitiful appearance and hearing how many springs and autumns she had waited, he was deeply moved by her devotion. He agreed to grant her one wish. The girl's first instinct was to have her lover brought right before her, but then she suddenly realized she had completely forgotten what he looked like. All she could do was take out an old photo and ask for help finding him. When the fox spirit inquired about the girl's beloved, he discovered that the man had actually died long ago. He had fallen in battle, while the girl waiting for him knew nothing of it. She kept waiting under the maple tree, not even realizing in the end that she herself had died. The fox spirit hadn't expected her story to be so tragic, but though it pained him, he told her the whole truth.
But before we continue, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here.
Even after learning the truth, the girl didn't want to accept it even though she had already guessed the outcome. She thought that hearing the truth from the fox spirit would help her let go, but she couldn't understand why she still couldn't forget the man. Then she begged the fox spirit to help her see the man's soul one last time. So the fox spirit began searching for information on the man. But after checking, there was no such person among the spirits. It was clear the man had moved on, choosing to reincarnate ahead of time. That was the worst news the silver spirit could have brought. But there was also good news. The girl no longer had to wait desperately, because in the end, the man had chosen not to be reborn as a human. Instead, he became a maple tree and stayed by the girl's side forever.
If you want to know what happens next, comment part 2.